This is the same as CRJ, CPJ. So if you want to call it that way. Okay? Remember, I'm just giving you the techniques. Firstly, you need to know what to start with. Okay? So obviously, here we're going to have the date will be the 30th. I don't know about the date. But the first thing that we must always start with, we must start with the totals. That's the first thing that you must remember. Total, let's say before adjustment and total before adjustment. That's the first thing you need to know. Okay? So there are different ways of giving it to you. But the fact is, when we read, we're going to be able to what? To find them. Okay? Sometimes they call them provisional totals. Sometimes they call them total receipts, total payments. Can you see? But it is easy for you to see that. Sometimes they can give you a complete journal like what? CRJ or CBR. So you just have to take what? The total of what? The bank. Ne? That's why I say it depends how they gave it to you. But firstly, we need to know the month we are dealing with. According to you, what is our month here? Let's go and check question 1. The 1st of March. Where do you see it?
So it says 29 February 2016.
Yes, but remember I said for you to know which month are you dealing with, you must always check the requirements. It's where you can find the period. Because sometimes on the question they can give you different periods, so they can confuse you, okay? Go to the requirements and check which month you see there. No, requirements, required. Where they say required. On page 5. February. So always go there. Can you see where they say required? They will mention the month there. So always go there. So we are dealing with February. Let me just put it here. February which year?
2016.
2016. So this is important to us. Because we will end up using what? The wrong month. And we can have what? Wrong figures. So that's the first thing. So I want you to go to the information. Let's go back to the information where the information starts. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
So if you check that information, they gave us the bank record.
Mm-hmm.
But just check the date on that bank record. The bank record is from which month?
31st January.
January. Which month? The previous?
Yeah.
So mostly those are the balances from the previous month. So can you see now? Our month is Feb. We have been given what? March. So that's why it's important for us to understand it. Okay? Okay, that is the previous bank record. We'll come back to it. Let's go and check information. Remember now I'm looking for what? So do you see any totals given to us?
Yes.
Give me the total for the receipts.
25,230.
Yes.
And 36,633.
33.
Yes.
These are given. So if you can't find them, let me know. Please make sure you see them. They are under the bank record there. Did you find them?
Yeah, I see them.
Yes. Can you see what you can? Okay, they are not even numbered. It's okay. Now that's the first step. Ne? The second step is for us to go and read information and decide whether we need to come in these books or whether to go to the bank record. Remember, we still have to go and record what? Under the bank record. Let's go and check. I'm going to read now. On comparing, underline the word comparing or highlight comparing.
So can I do bullet points?
Yeah, do that because maybe, yeah. So, can you see the word? It said on comparing?
Mm-hmm.
Previous month bank reconciliation. Which bank reconciliation they are talking about this? This is previous because it comes from the previous month. So when we're comparing this bank record and the current month cash books, meaning the cash books for this month. Remember, these totals come from the cash books. So they say when they were comparing that previous bank record and the cash books they compiled, They found the following differences. Highlight differences. They found these differences. Remember, differences are either, remember them? Timing or adjusting. We record adjusting under what?
Books.
These books. But normally we record the timing under what? Bank reconciliation. I like that. So they can ask you theories or
Yes.
they can't survive. I know you guys. So now, okay, they said they compared for us. Can you see, guys? There are other exercises where you have to compare for yourself. Remember where we used to tick? We found this, we didn't find this, nah?
Yes.
Here they,
We did it for us.
let's check the following information, the following page. So let's check the differences. This is what we found. You are going to tell me and we're going to record at the same time. They say number one, the interest on bank overdraft of 111, eh? Services fee of 200, credit card levy of how much?
100.
Have not been entered into. Obviously, cash book is either this one or
Payments.
is a payment. Can you see that? Because those are expenses which we need to pay. So we need to come and record under what?
Payments.
Yes. So how will I write the first one?
Interest overdraft.
Interest on overdraft. How much is it? 111. Can you see now? Just like that. There are other two figures there. What's that?
Services fees.
And
Credit card levy.
services fee and credit card levies, you're not allowed to put them separately. Together, they are called
Bank charges.
bank charges. Thank you very much. Please do not separate them. So we need to add them in brackets because they are both bank charges. Give me the first one.
200.
200. The other one?
100.
100. Can you see how we do that? Please do not separate them. And obviously, how much is it? Just like that. Can you see? Just know whether it's an expense or not. So meaning we call this adjusting. Why? Because it came here in one of the books. So listen up. As long as you come here, we call those differences adjusting.
I don't the credit levy. We don't put it in.
They
In
are,
the statement because it's a credit card
but it's a levy.
or
It's like a charge.
or
Because you know they used all this. Sometimes they call it fee. So as long as it's a charge, it's a bank charge. So banks charge us for credit card. Definitely. Can we try something else? Okay, let me read number 2. Be careful, just listen. Listen carefully. I think you are used to this statement. Listen carefully. Check number 418 and check number 425 both appeared on the February bank. Guys, remember we're dealing with February. They say check number 418 and 425 are both appearing. So if you can go to the previous bank record, they were appearing in the bank record from the previous year. They were called what? Go and check them.
reconciled.
Now they've been reconciled.
Yeah.
So they were outstanding previous month. So don't have to record anything. Settled.
They reconciled.
You can tick them if you want. Tick both. So tick this one on the information 418 and 425 and also tick them from the previous bank record. Or scratch them. Why? Because we don't want to use them again.
Never touch them.
You understand why we don't record them? Eh? Because they are now appearing is what we need. Last month they were not appearing. That's why they were under the bank reconciliation statement from the previous month. They were outstanding last month. Now they are not outstanding anymore. Why? Because they are appearing on the bank statement. This is what we need. No. Still on that. But check number 427 did not. Highlight that. 427 did not. Meaning 427 is still outstanding. You can even go back and check. 427 was also under the previous bank record. So even now, it is still not reflecting on the bank statement. But there is an additional statement here. Check number 427 had been issued to the running club as a donation, okay? The club has disbanded and therefore the check must be cancelled. The magic word. Underline that. The check must be cancelled. Meaning in our books, we issued the check, we paid. Now they say we must. It's like we are receiving it back. Where am I going to record it? Cash book receipt. Perfect. Yes, we can say running club. Just for additional information, check number 427. You can write cancelled in brackets, doesn't matter. And then you must go and find the amount for me. Remember where to find it. You know where to find it.
It's 1,320.
1,320. At the same time, go and tick that one. Oh,
It's in brackets.
wait.
Here.
Yeah, it was outstanding last month. So the fact is now we are cancelling it. We need to receive it back. So tick or draw a line so that you cannot use it again. So you can tick it.
So outstanding checks, when we reconcile them with brackets, we subtract, and then outstanding deposits we add.
Perfect. That's the case.
We don't record the outstandings on the cash on the books.
No, they don't come here.
Yeah.
The outstanding checks and deposits go to what?
Yeah.
Bank record. That's how we call them timing differences.
Okay.
Timing differences always go to the bank record. Adjusting always come to cash books. Okay? Now, irrespective of whether they're in brackets or not, it shows that they were payment the previous month, obviously. That's why they're in brackets there.
Okay.
So, but remember here, we thought we paid, now we're cancelling it, we're getting it back. That's why it comes here.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, let's continue, guys. Remember, you must stop me if it doesn't make sense. Number 3. The outstanding deposit on the 31st of Jan. Oh, the minute, underline that. When is the 31st of Jan? Which month is this?
The previous.
The previous. It means this deposit was outstanding the previous month. Ne? Meaning it was not on the bank statement the previous month. Ne? They say was credited by the bank when?
On the first.
First off, it is now appearing on the bank statement. What must we do?
Credited CBR.
BRS.
It is credited. It's what we need. It has been solved.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. It's what you need. The previous month it was not. But now when I check my bank statement, it is reflecting. Thank you.
So everything is fixed, we can't say it.
Can you sit down? Please be careful. Do not record it again. Because if you can record it again, and don't bring it here. Remember we said deposit do not come here. Only if they were direct deposits, you will record them here.
So the bank fixed the problem here.
They fixed that problem. It's what we've been looking for. It's a policeman. This deposit was not appearing last month. But luckily when I see the bank statement for Feb, it is there. It's what I need. I can't reconcile anything. I just tick.
So if it was debited, that's an error made by the bank.
Obviously, it's going to come back to the bank.
Oh, okay.
If it was an error, okay? Remember, an error depends whether it has been made by us or the bank. Okay? So, number 3, please just tick and let's leave that alone, okay? Let's save ink. Number 5. Or number 4, no. A deposit made on the 28th of Feb, that is our month, né? Did not appear, highlight that, on the Feb bank statement. What do you call that?
Timing difference.
Timing difference. Because it's the deposit for this month and it's not appearing this month.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Time difference.
It's not the same as the other one. The other one was from the previous year and it is now appearing. So just write BRS on that because I will come back to it. For now, I'm going to focus on what? On these two.
Okay.
So the minute you see deposit, just know it's BRS.
No, but check the month you are dealing with and check whether that's appearing or not appearing.
Okay.
Remember, next time they will say outstanding. So, yeah. So you must not say because I see a deposit is BRS. No, this deposit is for Feb and it's not appearing on the bank statement for Feb. That's why it's the timing. Number 5. Check number 440 issued to a creditor was entered into the cash book as 1590 instead of what?
190.
What do you call this? error.
Made by us.
It has been made by us, meaning it must be corrected by us,
Yes.
either in there
And CBP.
or CBP. So we need to choose
CBP.
because the error has been understated.
Do we record the difference or do we record the 1950?
The difference.
Difference.
Because we recorded the other one already. Remember, it was recorded as 1590 instead of 1950. So we recorded less. So we must go to the same book where we understated and correct the error. Do you know the name of the guy? Yes, great. You can even write correction of error. Great. Wholesalers. That was check number 449. Remember, we only need the difference.
360.
Is 360.
Yes.
So just for the sake of just saying 1950 minus 15.
90.
Thank you. Just to, for future reference. You listen now. I like the fact that you know where to go. Next one.
Always show the calculations.
Yes, especially because if this is wrong, I can still give you part marks.
Oh, okay.
But you give me the correct one, it's okay. But always try to give calculations. Check number 5671 for 1000 was incorrectly debited to the Lake Superstore's bank account. This check was not drawn by what? Meaning this is not the check that we issued. So, someone maybe issued a check, but they took money from our own bank account. So what we call this?
BRS.
BRS, an error which has been made by the bank. So that will go to BRS.
Or incorrectly debited to our
Bank.
account.
By our bank.
Also, it's the bank's problem.
The bank's problem, the bank's error. So,
You're answering recon.
number? In the recon, but we're going to come back to it. I said just write BRS next to
What
it.
is it?
Number 6.
Right? Okay.
Number 6. Okay. Number 7. Check number 2500 received from Harry Howard, a debtor, was returned by the bank marked RD. Where do we record RD checks?
CBR.
CBP, always. It's the check that has been returned, okay? So number 7 is CBP. So
it's returned to drawer. What about stain? Stain to put it on CBP.
That's
CBR stain checks or
stain check, cancel checks.
it's staying, so it's coming back to us.
Yes.
And still until the person issue. Okay.
Until we issue again, yes. Yes, this Howard, and then how much is Howard? It's RD, ne? You can just write RD or this on a check or unpaid check. And how much is it?
2,500.
2,500. Thank you very much. You see? Yes. This is where we get marks, okay? Number 10. Check number 488 for 10,500 was irrationally. Hey, what is this?
What about number 9?
Oh, just skip it.
Number 8.
Why am I going there?
Yeah.
I can't even read that word. Okay, 8. Ne?
Yes.
Check number 519 for 4,000 and check number 520 for 1,860 drawn by Lake Superstore. Remember, we are Lake, ne? Were not yet presented. Underline. Not yet. Meaning these 2 checks. Where are we going to record them? BRS. They are outstanding checks. Number 8. Those 2 checks are outstanding.
They're in our books, but they're not represented, so BRS.
That's true. They're in our books, not on the bank statement. Perfect. Number 9. On the 28th of Feb, remember Feb is the month that we're dealing with, eh? The tenant made a direct deposit of how much?
2,500.
For rent. Where do we put direct deposits?
CBR.
Always in the CBR. So we can write direct deposit can even write the name of the guy. Who's the guy? Do you know the guy? They just said the tenant, eh? You can just say rent. How much is the rent?
2,500.
2,500. Thank you very much for it. That was number 9. Okay, can you go to number 10? A check number 488 of 10,500 was mistakenly debited twice on the bank statement. Who made the error?
The bank.
So where do we record bank errors?
Bank reconciliation.
Bank reconciliation statement. So just write BRS, we'll come back to it. Okay. Number 11. Bank statement balance. That's the magic word. Bank statement balance for fair. So it's the balance at the end of the month that we are dealing with. Was unfavorable. That is important. Which is how much? 227. The question is, where do we record the balance as per bank statement? BRS, always. So the balance of the bank statement will never come here, guys. Are we together? Yes. So now we need to find the totals. Just help me. Take out your calculators. Take out your calculators. And just help me with the totals. And then we can go to the next step. 29,070.
$39,904.
904. Like this. Thank you so much. Can you see? That's how we need to deal with it, okay? Guys, remember from our past experience, I said under the bank, you must write either debit or what is from your past?
Credit, no debit.
You are receiving money. The bank is an asset and you are receiving money. And here, because money is going out. So this will help you a lot. So I'm not saying you must do it, but it helps. I know. It helps a lot. So the next one that I'm going to open, I know I didn't give you the format. Sorry, you must draw with me on this one. Bank account. So the next requirement, as you can see, is bank account. Guys, I don't have it. You must draw it yourself. Just draw it somewhere there, maybe at the back with me.
Section 1.2.
Yes. So we just answered what? Which one? 1.1. Okay. So we're doing 1.2 now. So this is debit, and this is, and then just to use the account equation rules, where will bank increase? Can you see that? I'm just saying this can help you a lot by the time when you transfer.
This is our bank account.
This is our bank account. A general ledger account. Okay. Again, the way you know how to balance bank account didn't change, same way. Okay. So the balance of the bank account must be put here. So you need to be careful here. Do not put the balance as per bank statement. We want the balance as per bank. And normally they give it to us, but if they don't give it to you, you must check if they gave you the previous bank record. Did they give us? Yes, we talked about the previous bank record. We've been talking about it. So they did give you the previous bank record. Go to the previous bank record, check the balance as per bank account for me. Where the question starts, there's a bank record given to you. The first info given to you. So I want you to check the balance as per bank account. It's written for you there. Did you find it?
Yes.
Be careful, not bank statement, bank account. Is it favorable or unfavorable?
Favorable.
Favorable balance. So what does favorable mean on the bank account? This side or this side?
This side.
This side, as you can see, the arrow goes up here. The favorable side is where the account increases. So if you put it here, it means you have got it unfavorable. Remember here, we are in our books. And this is our assets increase where? Debit side. Meaning the favorable side is debit, always. Ne? So now we need to write it like this. What is the month and the year that we are dealing with?
February.
February 2016. So meaning we're going to say February, the beginning. Even though we took from the previous month, it was at the end of the previous month, but our month is Feb. So it must be brought forward. That's how we say the first. Because of space, guys, I'm going to abbreviate a bit. I'm going to call it this a balance brought down. I'm going to leave it like this. So you must write in full in your case. Balance brought down. Remember, I'm just going to say BD or BF brought forward. And you give me that amount that you said is given.
19,052.
19,000 and? That's the first step, guys. Don't lose marks. Go to the right side. Write everything. This means date, details, folio, and amount. Okay? Yes. Can you move it? Can you see now? If you did this, you know where to go.
Yes.
Where will I go with this one?
Debit side.
Debit side. So I'm just going to take it to the debit side. Can you see now?
That makes it easy.
Yes. And then, what is the date? The totals are always at the end of the month.
28.
Is it 28 or 29 there?
I don't know.
It's okay, as long as it's at the end.
It's 29. It's 29.
It's a leap year, eh?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Balance.
Just write 29, don't write Feb again. Don't misuse the ink. But what do you call this?
Total.
I like the total what?
Total payment. Receipts.
Total, guys, because of space, I'm going to take two lines, eh? Total, guys, you must write total receipts like to get marks.
Total receipt.
Yes, total receipts. Don't say total case book receipts, but because of space, you're not going to have enough space, okay? Just say total receipt. But you must also tell me where did you take it from?
CBR.
So you must write CBR here.
That's under 4.
Under folio, in line with that one. Are we together? And now we transfer this total, which is 29. Please always do that. Easy like that. Okay?
Yes.
Now, we need to transfer this one.
Credit.
Under which side?
Credit.
So I must take this one to the credit side. I must do the same thing, but I must start with the date.
29.
February 20. What is the contour there?
Total payments.
Total payments. Sorry guys, I'm going to just do this because of space. And obviously from which book?
CBP.
And how much?
39,904.
I hope you are all following, guys. Yes. Just do this, even in the test. Transfer, just like that. And remember now, you and I, we excel when it comes to balancing. We balance with our eyes closed. I know you. So we just have to check which side is the biggest. I'm not sure. We must add these two first to find.
Debit side.
Do you think it's the debit side? Are we sure?
Smaller than the difference. This is the credit side.
No, it's
Add first. Let's not assume.
Yeah. Debit side.
The debit side, which is how much?
48,122.
122, meaning it must be the balance of the other side because it's the biggest. Thank you very much. Guys, you can't believe that most people still lose marks here. They don't know how to balance. The biggest side appears both sides.
Yes.
Now you go to the smallest side, you find the difference between the two.
8218.
821, and we call this
balance carried down.
balance. Perfect. Balance
Carried
carried down. Can you see that? And then, have you finished?
Oh.
On the other side,
Balance brought down.
remember, don't forget the date. 16?
29. No, March.
March
First.
the 1st, the beginning of next month.
So, oh.
Okay. Beginning of next month. And you say,
Balance brought down.
perfect. How much?
8218.
8218. That's how you balance your bank account, guys. Not bad. Not bad.
So you see the favorable balance as per bank account.
Yes.
So what if it says unfavorable?
You will put the balance there.
Okay.
Remember, the bank account is in our books is different from bank statement. So in our books is an asset. That's how we say balance favorable. So this side, let me just write this for you maybe. This side, let's call it a favorable. Can I write like this?
Yes.
And this side is what? Yes. Just for, maybe you can understand it. So just know that F stands for favorable and U stands for unfavorable. Maybe it can help you a lot. Okay. But you're gonna be okay. Don't stress much. This is the bank reconciliation. This is what we call, we've been saying BRS. Okay. Remember, some books use different formats where they give you debit and, but it doesn't matter, it's the same thing at the end of the day. So it depends which format are you going to use. Okay. So I did give you the answer sheet for that.
Yes.
No problem.